Hello, test. Can you hear me? Okay, the audio is fine. So, hello everyone, welcome back. I'm the only one. No one is watching. So now, I can I can now do live streaming. The last time when I uh, started the channel, I cannot do streaming, so I just record the first two video regarding the programming topic for 30 minutes. So now let's continue on our where we left at. And as you can see in your screen, um, I display the ChatGPT. But if you remember, I have lots of topics previously here. But when I open the ChatGPT just now, there's a pop-up that there's a new version of ChatGPT, and because of that, all the conversation that I have with ChatGPT in the past days was now gone. Was now gone. And luckily, I think I record last time. This one, the blog MD. I don't know if you can read the text. User font. Let's make this 16. Yeah, 16. So this is the last response from ChatGPT. Designing database field. Common database table. So the last time ChatGPT responded with post, users, comments, categories, tags, and post categories. And then I also asked the difference between categories and tags. So it responded that categories and tags are used to organize and classify contents on a blog. Here are some key difference between the two. So let's put that. Okay. Purpose. Categories are used to group related posts together and create hierarchy of content on your blog. They are typically used to organize content into broad, high-level groups. So one example of this is like food, that is a broad category. And then cake, will be the tag, which is specific to the food. And the tags, on the other hand, are used to add specific labels or keyword to a post. They are typically used to describe the specific details or themes of the post. So that's the difference between categories and tags in terms of purpose. The categories are grouping the post into a more general concept, food, like economics, like that, while tag is the label the label of the specific content of your blog. The structure, categories are usually organized in hierarchy. Top table, I think this is, for example, you might yeah, like I said earlier, food category with subcategories for recipes, restaurants, cooking tips. Tags, on the other hand, are usually flat and do not have hierarchical structure. The number, so it's generally recommended to use small number of categories, and then you can have many tags as you want. You can see that in Stack Overflow there are many tags in there. In general, categories are used to provide broad overview of your blog's content, while tags are used to add more detailed information about specific post. So since all the data that we asked ChatGPT last time was now gone, let's ask again. Describe the blog. I'm sorry you haven't provided any information about specific blog. Provide more context, specifically the blog you like to describe. Blog. Blog as in a web page, website. Blog is a type of, I don't know if we can read my text here. Increase the font. Okay. A blog is a type of website that is usually maintained by individual on a regular basis. This is not the kind of blog that we got the last time we talked to ChatGPT. Interest of commentary, description or events, or other materials such as graphics or video. The one that is the sentence that are always act like a conclusion, like for example, let me know if you have many questions, are now gone in the new version. Reverse chronological order. Okay, now that you know yeah, it knows. Now that we have a description of blog, unable to load history. Can you give, wait, what was the last time that I asked in this one? Choose the programming language, design your database, sample database design for building a blog. Let's copy this one because I think there's a network error. No, unable to load history, so that means, wow, it is more informative than previous response. users, and then table 2, post categories, comments, but the same tables, comments. This is just one possible way to structure for a blog depending on the requirements of your specific application. You might need to include additional tables or fields or have different relationship between tables, but it should give you an idea. This example includes basic information on users, blog posts, and categories. Also comment and the relationship with post, each post, multiple categories. Okay, primary key, very informative. Your username, email, password created at updated at, post ID, user ID, title, content. Do we have last time? Designing the table field key. Comments. Categories. You might need to include additional tables. What do you think is the additional tables? Are the additional tables needed? It depends on the requirement of the specific application, but here are a few examples of the table tags. Tags, post tags, media. Oh, I did not think that there is a media. Media, this table will store information about multimedia, images, video, etc. Do I need to store images? I think my server will be full if I store videos and images inside the server where I hosted the blog. Media, post media, pages. Settings. Okay, settings wherein you can put logo. This table will store all the site. These are few examples of additional tables that might be needed depending on the specific requirements application you need to include. Okay, I think this is enough. We have users wherein we can use to log in, post, then categories, post categories, comments, tags, post tags, media, post media, post media. Post media, pages, like about us, contact us, privacy, policy separate from the blog post to allow editing and these pages separately. Pub icon, etc. Okay, let's start creating a migration for that. I don't know if let's visit the Laravel. Laravel.com. Installation, composer, create project, or let's update our Laravel installation installer here. Okay, so we can create Laravel new 30-minute blog. Okay, now we have a 30-minute blog. And then sudo mb 30-minute blog. I don't know how to move all including hidden files. Let's ask ChatGPT how to move all files in Ubuntu. Including hidden files. You can use mb command the terminal asterisk -b verbose mode, which will show you the files as they are being moved. Okay, if you also want to move hidden files, yeah, this is what I want, that okay, so let's do that. That comma to, and then to show what is being moved. Cannot device resource PC. What does it mean? Okay, it's trying to move those default dot and dot device resource PC, but it did move most of the files. We can verify that via ls vendor. Okay, so if we okay, Now let's try running PHP Artisan, but I already have Apache running. Sudo service Apache 2 status. Yeah, it's running. Status of PostgreSQL. I will be using the PostgreSQL. So let's ask ChatGPT which is better. Which is better? Because I've been using Postgre for 2 years now. Previously I'm using MySQL, but I still don't know which is better between the two. PostgreSQL or MySQL. Both PostgreSQL and MySQL are widely used in source relational database management. However, they have different strengths. PostgreSQL is known for its support for advanced data types and robust data integrity features. Okay. It also has strong support for concurrency and is often used in large, high transaction environment. Actually, I've been working currently in an enterprise level application, and we are using Postgres over MySQL because of its JSON support and many other features. High transaction environments, it also better choice when it comes to compliance with data privacy regulations. Yeah, it's true. You cannot dump you can dump your database, but you cannot import it directly without mm, Postgre asking you who is the owner of this. MySQL, on the other hand, is known for its high performance and ease of use. Yeah, true. It is often used in web and mobile application development and is popular choice for small and medium-sized websites and application. I guess MySQL is the better option when you are building MySQL blog. According to this description, MySQL is also a good choice for embedded application and for developers who are looking for simple, easy to use RDBMS. Yeah, it did not discuss which is better. And use case. If you need advanced data type and robust integrity feature, PostgreSQL may be the better choice. If you are looking for high performance and easy to use, small medium sized project, MySQL will be better fit. But as you see, I already have Postgres here. My PSQL here is already at 15.1, so I will be using PostgreSQL instead of MySQL. I get used to it after 2 years of being exposed to the database. So now that we have initial 30-minute blog of Laravel installation here, you can delete this one. And I only have 3 minutes remaining for my 30 minutes programming session. So let's initialize that with get init. Initialize get using master, and then get status, and then get add all, get add get add ulit, get commit dash m initial blog setup. I'm sure it will ask who am I. Oh, it did not. So get there's a pretty way to display the log in Git, which I listed. Git. Okay, 19 seconds ago I committed that. Now let's go to Postgres. So do you PostgreSQL, Postgres PSQL, no such file. So do you Postgres, yeah, no such file, because we need to run the PostgreSQL server. Start. Okay, now that we started it, so we can now go inside Postgres. So I have some few tables here. Postgres process pharmacies. We will add a new database here. Create database. Create database. What is it? 30-minute blog. Okay, great. So it should display. Okay, here is 30-minute blog. Now that we have 30-minute blog, let's quit. And then, okay, it's time already. I'm gonna extend. We will just create some initial migration based on what was discussed here. Let's change it to blog discussion. And due to ChatGPT might be upgrading again, so we might lose this information. So it's good to copy this one in our MD file first. I'm gonna structure that later. There. Sorry about that. Okay, gonna structure that later. And then additional table information, pub icon, etc. Okay. Now let's create a migration in Laravel. PHP artisan .47. Is that the current Laravel version? Version. I don't see a version, so let's visit the Laravel. I think Laravel GitHub. Nine 9.5. That's the latest is 9.5. But our version here is 9.47. Let's do a composer date. Yeah, so I guess that's the latest version. Artisan 9.47. Anyway, it's already time, so we will continue creating a migration in the next live stream. Let's just stick with our goal here, 30 minutes session of programming. So guys, see ya tomorrow for another stream. Bye.